Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing an Indianapolis Colts offseason rebuild in Madden 26. Right now I'm trying to do in draft order, obviously, until probably like 20. But the Colts obviously don't have a first round pick. They traded it in the Sauce Gardner trade. They traded two firsts. They don't have a first this year, and they don't have a first next year. Obviously it'll be tougher without having no first round picks, but we're skipping the Colts. They don't have a first round pick. Instead, we're just gonna do an off season rebuild, basically how we've been doing. I'll see if anybody retire for this Colts team. We did have Philip Rivers retiring. Obviously, we had George, Mo Ali Cox. Players that won't really affect this video too much. Obviously, Philip Rivers already retired, so this is nothing new. But it would have been interesting to see if this Colts team would have made the playoffs with Philip Rivers. I wonder if he could have led them because he was actually pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, he was not as bad as I thought he would be. Depending on how old he was, and stuff like that. But the Colts definitely have a big free agent to see if they want to bring him back or not. That's Alec Pierce. Although I don't know if the Colts will let him go. It has been no word if he'll be franchise tagged or not. But he has interest in coming here. I don't think you lose Alec Pierce for nothing, right? There's Kwity Paye, Braden Smith. I think he might leave though. Jermaine Pratt, Nick Cross, somebody I do want back. Daniel Jones, another big guy. And then obviously the report came out recently that Anthony Richardson and his camp is going to seek a trade from the Indianapolis Colts from to have maybe a starting spot or just a better situation. It's not the Colts don't see him as a quarterback in the future. So there's actually a lot of things the Colts need to do this offseason. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of steps to this Colts team this offseason. So it should be a fun one for them to see. But start this off. I think we're gonna bring back Alec Pierce, right? He's here. He has interest. I feel like he'll get a lot of money, so we're gonna pay him the low risk deal, and he will stick around. So we get Alec Pierce back. Kwity Paye, Braden Smith, Jermaine Pratt. I think I want to see if I can bring back Nick Cross too. So I think we'll try to get him back, and I don't know what's going to happen with Daniel Jones, but I think Nick Cross would be, a great fit to have him back, and he will stick around. So we get Nick Cross back, and then Kwity Paye, Braden Smith, Jermaine Pratt. We might need a new will, or we could offer him, but we got to figure out what we're going to do about our quarterback spot because obviously we could not necessarily Richardson. We're going to trade him. But how much money is he asking for? Oh, yeah, this is just a disgusting contract. I don't know if I could pay him this, honestly. Can we just offer him no 1 year deal wouldn't help. We can restructure some money, I guess, have a little bit of cap space. Maybe we could cut. There's Michael Pittman that, I heard could be traded or cut to save cap space. So we could obviously do that, but we can't trade right now. It sucks. I think if Pittman will leave, it would be through a trade. There's Buckner, Nelson, there's Grover Stewart, Javarius Ward. So there's not much. We can restructure just a little bit of money so we can potentially afford Daniel Jones. So can I restructure anybody? We just signed Alec Pierce. I don't know if that's even possible. We can restructure Cameron Bynum and say he's $5 million. So I think I'll do that. That should hopefully be enough to bring in Daniel Jones. I'm gonna assume it is, and it is just about enough. I will offer him. I really want to offer him like a 1 year. So we're gonna have to take this money down. I'm not offering this much money, unfortunately. So I'm gonna take it down just a little bit to where we can afford him. Would it be just best if we just let him walk in free agency, man? I think it will be. I don't want to spend all our money on Daniel Jones. We could probably just get a better quarterback through the draft or maybe free agency. But maybe Riley Leonard gets a start next year. I don't know. But Daniel Jones played really good for the Colts, though. So maybe we do want to bring him back. But I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to spend all my money on Daniel Jones, obviously. But here's your lineup heading into the season. So we're obviously gonna trade Anthony Richardson. Don't know what team would really want him, but we're gonna maybe like the Dolphins, honestly. So that might be the team we send him to. We got a good offensive line, obviously. Losing Braden Smith might suck. I might still try to bring him back though. We'll see. So definitely want to go after a right tackle. Other than that, all on about to start in every position. Tyler Warren, obviously, really good tight end that they drafted in the first round. Got one of the best running backs league in Jonathan Taylor. This team is still really good. I feel like this team probably makes the playoffs with Daniel Jones healthy. I'm not quite sure about that, but we might trade Pittman and Anthony Richardson. Like I said, it'll be a lot of things that Colts do this offseason. I'm glad we brought back Nick Cross, Cameron Bynum. Might want to go after another linebacker. And then edge rusher, we got Latu and JT. We could roll with that. And then Forrest Buckner's injured right now. Defense looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. We might have to add like another linebacker, and that's it on the defense. Obviously, Sauce Gardner, Kenny Moore, Javarius Ward's injured right now. Cornerback room is insanely good, so we don't have to worry about probably nothing on this defense, but linebacker, and then offensively, all we need to worry about is right tackle and probably quarterback. I don't know who's gonna be a starter next season. So we're sending Anthony Richardson to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Maybe he can learn behind Aaron Rodgers for a year. Say Rodgers doesn't come back. Let's say he ends up retiring. Maybe Richardson can go to the Steelers and be their starting quarterback. On the other hand, we get a fourth round pick. Not a lot, but I feel good to do. They were the one team that had. They were one of the teams that had interest in Anthony Richardson. So we made that trade go through. I heard that he wouldn't mind learning behind a veteran quarterback for a year and taking over. That's what Richardson can honestly do with the Steelers. So I feel like it's a great fit. Then heading into free agency, I am offering only two guys, and Colton and Ivan Pace. I think we should land both. And the reason why, oh no, Ivan Pace did not choose us, so we'll have to go after a new will linebacker. So we get to bring back Jermaine Pratt. Man, that's crazy. He really didn't sign with us. He went to the Giants instead, even though we were the better offer. But I don't know, man. But Jermaine Pratt, bringing him back doesn't seem like the worst idea in the world. Colton, we signed him because we couldn't sign the other guy, Braden Smith. He had no interest in coming to us. So Jermaine Pratt should sign, and he will go ahead and sign. So we get him at least. And then there wasn't much at all. We don't have that much money, honestly. And if we would have signed Jones, this would have been all our cap space. I don't think it would have been worth it, especially him coming off an Achilles injury. I just think we can maybe better off going there. So Riley Leonard's there's a good chance that Ryan Leonard will be our starting quarterback next season. And I don't really think it makes sense to trade Pittman at the moment. But yeah, it's kind of what we're rolling with right now. We brought back Jermaine Pratt. Didn't really make that many new additions to the team, but we're gonna have to roll with this last. It's gonna be a very tough rebuild without our two first-round picks. I don't know who will be our starting quarterback, but solid chance it might be Ryan Leonard. We'll see. All right, well, my second-round pick, I'm going to be selecting right tackle Blake Miller from Clemson. We need a tackle of the future. He's going to be ranked number 38, draft Matt 40. He'll be hidden dev. So as a second-round pick, I'll definitely take that. And with this pick, it's tough because there's not really a position of need. I feel like we haven't started every position right now. So we could just take a quarterback, honestly, but I think I really want to roll with Ryan Leonard this year. There's Carson Beck, Aller, there's Cole Payton. I heard some things about him. There's 6'6", Taylon Green. Do we just take Taylon Green to these look 6'6"? That's kind of intriguing. Not gonna lie, but he looks really bad. You know what? I think he might be available around 4, so I'm not gonna be wasting my time on that. Instead, we're probably gonna take a defensive tackle. We'll take Taylon Green around 4. So there's Tim Keenan the third from Alabama. Sure, we'll take him. Right number 86. Draft mate. Is he hidden dev? He's normal dev. Okay, that'll be a great pick for depth wise. So I know Grover Stewart. And like I said, Buckner getting old, so like I said, eventually he will probably step in that role. And then we'll go ahead and take that Taylon Green guy, I guess. I mean, I don't know if he'll be hitting dev or anything, but we'll draft him. He's going to be ranked number 321 draft meta. 100, yeah, he was not a great pick because he's a scrambler at least, 93 throw power. Looks like he's just not accurate at all. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see if he ends up being better than Ryan Leonard, because one of those two guys will be the starting quarterbacks next season. But without further ado, this offseason it was okay. Nothing crazy at all. Couldn't really do much. Still don't really have our quarterback of the future, but I think we're building towards a good future for this team, at least. Not having our first round pick next year definitely sucks, but I think we will be fine. I think we'll be fine. Heading into the season, I mean, like I said, we're an 86 overall team, 87 offense, 85 defense, still relatively good. But I don't know. Quarterback play is the most important thing that you can have on your team. Offensive line, we got a solid offensive line. Blake Miller to 78. So what I think I'll do is I'll move Colton into guard, and then we'll have Blake Miller play right tackle. So, yeah, we'll do that. So, Colton McKendovich will move over to right guard. That means the right guard we had initially starting, I guess we'll play the bench. So, yeah, I guess we'll do something like that because we'll have that role for us. Blake Miller having a great pick in round 2. Riley Leonard and Taylon Green the same overall. I'm not going to lie. I think I want to play Taylon Green. I think he might have the most potential out of Riley Leonard. So, I think I'm going to give Taylon Green a starting spot. I don't know. I think he has potential to become something. I don't know. I might be wrong, though. So This defense looks so good, fully healthy, man. Got Nick Cross, Jermaine Pratt, Zaire Franklin. Still want to get better linebackers probably next offseason. Cameron Bynum, we got, great cornerbacks and Sauce Gardner, Charvarius Ward, Kenny Moore. It's a great cornerback trio there. Don't forget Julian Blackman, Makai Blackman, my bad. And then we got JT, we got Latu, we got Buckner, and Grover Stewart with Tim Keenan the third as a reserve. So I absolutely love that. How old is Latu? This is his, okay, that was his second season, and JT was a rookie. I know that. So, okay, slot receiver is about to be Josh Downs. Slot cornerback will be Kenny Moore. So yeah, this is I'm not gonna change the playbook yet. I don't usually never change it number one, but I'm hoping for Taylor Green to get the most success in the world. We have honestly a great surrounding, team around him. So I'm hoping that will be good. If not, I guess just feed Jonathan Taylor. I don't know. I feel there's a really good team with solid enough weapons. I think Taylor Green could become something for us. But without further ado, I'll see y'all at the end of this season. So we finished off 8-9, exactly where we were last year, and we don't even have a first round pick. It'll go to the New York Jets once again. So Josh Downs was top 3 in receiving yards. He was second in receiving yards, so he's due a bag, in my opinion, this free agency. But offensively, we're first in the NFL under Taylor Green. What? Defensively must have been bad. 16th, no. So we weren't even that bad, honestly. So Taylor Green played relatively good. 4,330 yards, 28 touchdowns, 15 picks. He surprisingly didn't play terrible. Obviously, I feel like if we throw a little bit more touchdowns, lower than picks, he can start another year. So maybe Taylor Green's the guy. But offensively, we're number one. That's something we got to consider, right? That's insane. 1,317 yards from Josh Downs, 14 touchdowns, Pittman 1,000 yards, Alec Pierce. So we were like really good. Defensively, sacks wise, we had 9.5 from Latu, 9 from Star. I'd love for our passers to be a little better, but it's fine. Or said we had 3 from Bynum, 3 from Sauce, 2 from Pratt, 1 from Jalen, and then 1 from Charvarius Ward. Okay, not a bad season at all. I could roll up this. I could 100% roll up this, but we only have $11 million in cap space, and I believe there's a bunch of free agents, if I can remember. So we got a tough offseason on our hands. Nobody retired from our team, and that number just magically went up to 134 million. Okay, that's nice, I guess. But I forgot to look at the season recap. That's on me. But all right, players ready to negotiate. We got Jonathan Taylor. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. We absolutely got to re-sign Jonathan Taylor. Now I don't know why the salary is so low and the bonus is so high, but maybe it'll work like that. I don't know. We'll offer it, and he says yes. Okay, and I guess bonus is more important than the actual salary. Quinn Nelson, another big free agent for this team, which I obviously would love to bring him back. So hopefully he'll stick around. He does. Get Quinn Nelson back. Latu's a fifth-year option, which we'll go ahead and accept that. Michael Pittman Jr., I'd love to get a better receiver next to Josh Downs because he's shown capability. He could be our receiver one. But if we can add another good receiver next to him and Alec Pierce, like a number one true option, I think that would be a great idea, but I do want Josh Downs back, obviously. He'll stick around. He had an incredible season. Buckner, Kenny Moore. I think I would like to have Kenny Moore back as well. Solid cornerback 3 option. He will stick around. So we get Kenny Moore back. I'll wait on Buckner, and I probably won't re-sign Pittman. So Blackman, another solid corner for us. Stewart, Jalen Jones. This team has a lot of good corners, not a lot, like a ton of them. So I don't know. All right. I think I do want to re-sign Buckner. We have enough money to do it, so we might as well. I didn't mean to do that, but I think I would rather have him over Stewart. So I'll see if I can bring him back. He probably will retire soon as well. So, I mean, he's 88 overall. Him and Tim Keenan will not be a bad defensive tackle, dude. So far we gotten everybody back, which is nice. We definitely probably overpaid some guys. But I want to give Tim Keenan a defensive tackle 2 role, and then, yeah, we'll do that. We'll probably just let Pittman go to another team, which I feel like might have been smart to trade him if we want to re-sign him. But, I guess I didn't really know until now. But so we have $37 million in cap space to work with. Taylor Green's up to a star dev. That is huge. I was hoping he went up to star dev, and he 100% did. So Taylor Green, the 6'6" quarterback, is our quarterback of the future. Offensive line looks great, in my opinion. Not much to be mad at here. So not much to be mad offensively, but probably another receiver we need to add. So add another receiver, then you're probably good. Defensively, nobody really improved up to superstar dev or anything, but it's still a solid enough defense. I think we'll be fine heading into the season. So, like I said, maybe add a better line, but blacker than Zaire Franklin. He's now down to a 76 overall. Releasing him was saving $9 million, so we could consider doing that. maybe getting better Mike and a better Will and a better Sam. But yeah, definitely linebackers in the top of the list. But let's see what we have in free agency. Heading into free agency, there is Zay Flowers, but I feel like he's a little too similar to Josh Downs, in my opinion. I'd love to get probably somebody to the draft. I'm going to let Pittman go, but I'm only offering one guy, and that is D. Winters. He's the best will here. I would love to get him, offering him a lot. He will go ahead, and of course, he doesn't know. He's still deciding. The Chiefs have upped their offer, so unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get D. Winters. So I think we might have to. There's no Mikes as well. If you guys are wondering, see, D. Winters in the choose. So let me remove that offer. All right, that's fine. Yeah, there was no other, good linebackers we go after, honestly. Cody Barton, Drew Sanders, Murdoch. So yeah, Winters won't choose us. So Spates would have been nice. So Trent Simpson or Demarion Overshown. Since Simpson is star dev, I guess I wouldn't. He has some interest in coming here. I wouldn't mind going after Trent Simpson, see what he says to our deal. And Trent Simpson, he might not choose us either. So I mean, if he doesn't choose us, we might have to strike out on free agency. So I want to go. I want to get somebody. Though I'm not gonna lie. I do want to sign somebody, but it's looking like we're not gonna get anybody here. So let's see if we get him, and we do get Simpson. All right, we'll take it. So we get Trent Simpson, which is solid. But Pittman sound with the Buffalo Bills be a better fit for him, in my opinion. But Simpson will be our will linebacker, and then we'll probably have Jermaine Pratt will be our Sam, I guess. So and then will linebacker is Mike linebacker. It can stay Zaire Franklin. It really doesn't matter too much. So I like what we have. We'll head into the draft with obviously some needs. Like we'll probably be drafting a receiver with the first pick in the second round or with our second round pick, and then yeah, I feel like we'll be a contender next season. With Taylor Green, the second year under starter, I think we'll be a lot better. Second round pick, there's a bunch of good quarterbacks like DJ Wagley, Lenora Sellers, Darian Mensah, Jaden, but I'm comfortable with my guy, Taylor Green. So I'm going to be drafting a wide receiver here that could potentially be a good one next to what we have right now. So TJ Moore from Clemson, 6'3". He has, great speed, elite jumping. Okay, seems like he's pretty good. I know Ryan Williams would be a great fit, so we just take Ryan Williams this call it offseason. I feel like he always is the pick, though, so I might switch it up this time and take TJ Moore, honestly, which I think I will do. So I'm going to switch it up and not take Ryan Williams because I literally always take him if I need a receiver. So instead, the pick here is actually going to be TJ Moore. So TJ Moore, welcome to the team. Going to be ranked number 27 draft mat 42, and he's hidden dev. So welcome to the team, TJ Moore. Maybe even better than Ron Williams in the draft class, but I'll definitely take that pick. All right, in the second round, I'm going to be taking Jair Johnson here. Johnson is going to be ranked 145, and he will be hidden dev. So I'll roll with it. He might start. We'll figure it out. But that'll be our two picks. Like I said, tough not having a first round pick, but let's say we don't win the Super Bowl next season, at least we'll have a first round pick to use. But I think we're a Super Bowl contender. This season, we're 86 overall team, 89 offense, and 84 defense. But we're going to adjust the lineup here, and then, yes, how we're looking like. So offensive line is great, like I say. Got Tyler Warren, got Alec Pierce, Josh Downs, TJ Moore's coming in the building now. Taylor Green, Jonathan Taylor. So, yeah, love that. Defensively, I kind of want to start Johnson. That's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to start right here, Johnson. I'm going to start the young player. And then, yes, basically the only addition we got in this defense is Johnson. Defense is already pretty good, honestly. So, slot receiver is going to be Josh Downs. Slot cornerback will be TJ Moore. Like I said, the offense and defense is pretty good. We might want to change the scheme, though, so the team can fit a little bit better. So we have an 80% scheme on vertical power run. So I think we can run that, and then it'll be a little bit better for us. So offense and defense is really good, so I'm not going to go ahead and change anything yet. We could change the defensive playbook, which honestly could be in our best interest. It was okay. I definitely think it could have been better. So I'm going to change the defensive playbook. Running a 4-3, so usually I have success with the Buffalo Bills when I run a 4-3. So I'm going to run that, and I'll keep the offensive playbook the same because I really did. I like what we've seen. We had a top, Jonathan Taylor was second in rushing yard, Josh Downs was second in receiving yard, and we had the best offense in the NFL. So it makes no sense the room we have on offensively. We just are trying to improve the defense, which can never have enough good defensive minded players, I'm trying to say, or whatever. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I'll see y'all at the end of the season. In this season, we finished off 8-9, so we did not make the playoffs, unfortunately. As a 92 rated offense, that's kind of weird. But offensively, finished off 8 in the NFL. It's nothing out of the ordinary, which is pretty good. Defensively, their teams. I really don't know why we keep going 8 and 9. Maybe we just need to change the playbook. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not that good. Maybe we just need to probably change the offensive playbook to really get Tyler Warren more targets. I think the Chiefs playbook would make sense here, or maybe if you want to give, obviously, Jonathan Taylor, the touches as well, you might want to go Chiefs playbook on this one. But yeah, it definitely sucks how we finished off 8 and 9 with this such talented team. But I guess that's how it is. We'll have a first round pick this year, but it's whatever. Bills won the Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers, but anybody retire from our team, that's important because right now a really high overall team, like I said. Franklin and Buckner both retire, so two huge pieces on this defense both retire. So that's not a good sign. We'll probably have to get a new defensive tackle in the building, but have $105 million in cap space, so Tyler Warren, 50 option will accept. Tanner has been our starting center throughout the video. Somebody I think I'd like to have back if he wants to stick around. And he will test free agency, so might be a franchise tag and play 17 million. I think we can possibly do that. Charvarius Ward, he's 32, but he's still really solid. I think I'd like to have him back as well, and he will come back to get Charvarius Ward. Kenny Moore, we might be able to get a better cornerback, even though I do like him. We might be able to re-sign him in just a minute. Matt is with a starting right guard. I think he's solid enough that I think I'd like to have him back as well. He will test free agency, so might be losing two starting offensive linemen. That's really we don't have to re-sign that many players. So I think I will franchise tag my center though, 17 million, and then we'll probably test the market for like Kenny Moore and my starting right guard. So clicking all the wrong buttons right now, but I'll go ahead and simulate the free agency, and we'll see. I have $68 million in cash space to work with, so that is obviously solid amount of money I think we can work with. So this is how the team's looking like heading into free agency. So got Taylor Green, we got Josh Down, Jonathan Taylor, Alec Pierce, TJ Moore. So a good receiving core, I guess. We need a right guard, and that's about it in the offensive line. That's about it in the offense, right guard. Defensively, we probably will need a defensive tackle. So probably defensive tackle is the biggest need. And that's probably it. So let's see what we can do in free agency. That'll probably address those positions. So there's Jacob. There's Cooper DeJean sitting here. I mean, he would be a great corner to bring in. He will replace Kenny Moore pretty well. But, I just feel like we have bigger positions to worry about right now. There's Darnold, Holland, punter, receiver. Obviously, we're looking for a right guard as well. Get so cold, and if we move him over to right guard, I mean he's star depth now. We could bring him in. Bring in Johnny Newton here, 26 years old. So I think I'll try to go after him first, or Johnny Newton. And I'll probably honestly trade for defensive tackle. So Johnny Newton has a bunch of offers. He might not even sign with us, but Johnny Newton would be a good fit here. If not, he's the best defensive tackle. It'll make most sense for us with Wilkins. But I think we might end up trading for defensive tackle, to be honest with you guys. So if we want to spend our money on anything, I guess it would be Cooper DeJean. So I mean, why not? So Cooper DeJean, if we can sign him, that would be a good signing, I guess. Be a solid cornerback 3 option, but he might go to the Raiders. I'll offer him a little more money. We'll see if we can go ahead and land him. I mean, this would be the most I'm willing to offer. I mean, he has interest in us and the Raiders, so I don't know, man. I guess we could go after Jenkins if this doesn't work out, but we're going to land DeJean. We're going to land DeJean, okay. And then I don't think we got Johnny Newton, so we didn't. I think I will go after Ella Jenkins, have him play guard for us, so we'll probably offer him. He has no offer, so it should be relatively easier to get him. We'll have him play the guard spot for us, and he should sign that right away, and he will go ahead and he'll sign it. So we get Cooper DeJean and Ella Jenkins a free agency. So at 25, man, I'm going to restructure a contract, or maybe, I'm going to restructure a contract so we can have money to trade for defensive tackle. So we can cut Jermaine Pratt and save $4 million. Starting Sam, I guess it would be kind of worth it. So we could restructure Sauce Gunner, save $60 million. So I think we do that, and bring in any defensive tackle we get. We save money as well. I'll move some positions around. I'll move Jenkins to guard in just a second, but go ahead into the draft now. Probably looking to make a trade on draft night. The tackle, and honestly, like I wouldn't mind going after like a Kobe Turner. Make it $21.5 million. I'll just take away probably half of our money, honestly. Yeah, so 29. I think I'll go after Kobe Turner. At least he'd be a good defensive tackle option for us. He started at defensive. We probably need one. So I don't know if I throw my first round pick in there, but I definitely throw my second and probably like a fourth round pick next year. This should be more than enough, in my opinion. They say no, which is definitely interesting. I'll trade my second at 2030. This will probably be the most I'm going to give up. So they still don't say yes to that. I mean, what could we even get for this? So it's crazy because the offers aren't even good, even though this is a great package we're offering. But it's crazy, man. Not gonna lie, it's insane. I had offered my first round pick P12 and it was a deal. I want to get my defensive tackle and I'm fine. With getting Kobe Turner, that'll honestly conclude my draft. I don't really care about it. Have a starter position. See how at the end of the season. I mean, see on the lineup heading into the season. And this is how the lineup is looking like. So we got Pierce, Downs, TJ Moore, with a great offensive line. Didn't mean to click him, but yeah, I mean he's pretty good as you can see. But yeah, great offensive line, is ready to make the playoffs. Defensively, we were able to. They drafted me a strong safety, backup safety, which is nice. They also drafted me an edge rusher, just in case JT doesn't develop. I don't know. We got Turner, Tim Keenan, Cooper DeJean was the big addition. Specialists, same thing basically. But yeah, definitely like the Cooper DeJean addition. I would change the offensive playbook. We change the scheme to something else, or is it fine at vertical? So I'll keep it at vertical. Zone run or power run really doesn't matter too much. We'll keep it what it was before zone. Or I mean, I guess it'd be better at power run now or West Coast. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll go ahead and put it at the best thing we could run, and I guess it would be West Coast. I'm gonna put it at vertical power run. Fine, that's whatever. And then, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and change this offensive playbook to the Kansas City Chiefs playbook. It'll get your tight end involved, obviously, because they had Travis Kelce for a really long time. I think it make a lot of sense for us to go and use that playbook whenever I can find it. So we'll use Andy Reid's Kansas City Chiefs playbook. So we'll go ahead and use that, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season. If you're wondering how our team overalls look, I don't know why the game's so like the delay. I don't know. That was weird. But if you're wondering what the team overall is looking like, basically we're 88 overall team, 91 offense, and 85 defense. No excuses for us not to make the playoffs this season. I'll see y'all in the playoffs. Us at 14-3, so you love to see it. Offensively, finish off fourth in the NFL. Defensively, we were 11th. Okay, so I say Taylor Green under the Chiefs playbook had a great, even better season. 4,509 yards, 43 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So crazy what this guy became for us, honestly. Rushing 1,263 yards, 11 touchdowns from Jonathan Taylor. Receiving, Alec Pierce was involved. Tyler Warren was a bunch more involved. So you love to see it. Jonathan Taylor also got like 500 receiving yards. That's cool to see. Defensively, sacks-wise, we had about 11 and a half, and 11 from Kobe Turner, so great addition there. 10 and a half from Latu, 9 from LJ McCray. So maybe it was better than JT. I don't know. He had 8.5, though, 3 from DeJean. Interceptions, we had 2 from Bynum, 1 from Johnson, 2 from Simpson, 2 from Gardner, and then 1 from Pratt. Who let up the most sacks, by the way? I just want to see something. So Blake Miller let up 11, or he let up 12. Hand let up 11. So, man, I don't love what our tackles brought to the table at all, but I mean, it's whatever, I guess. All right. Won't be playing the walk around, just great, so we can see who our matchup is in the division round. So we'll absolutely take that. So in the divisional round, we are going to play the Cincinnati Bengals. So it should be a tough one, but I do like our chances. And just like that, we do have the Bengals, like we said, in the first round of the playoffs. So, or in the second round, I guess. But we're going to go up 7-0 to start things off. Going to go 14-0. So a great start from us. Going to get a goal line stoppages. We're up 17-0. We are going to I think we do a pick. I don't know. Something happened, but they're gonna make it a one-score game, and then they are gonna go ahead and tie this game back up 17-17. So it's crazy because feels like the score was just 17-0. Now I have to come out here and potentially get ourselves a field goal to win it. So Jonathan Taylor, we might be able to house this. Okay, he definitely called to me there, but we might be able to house that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so not gonna lie, Taylor Green looks absolutely huge out there, as we all know. But like I said, I don't know, this guy doesn't have that hairstyle when you look at him. Due to like, I don't know, he doesn't have that hairstyle when you look at it a different. I don't know how to explain it, but Alec Pierce, one of the fastest receivers, gonna put him on a go. Oh my, that's overthrown like crazy. That could have been intercepted. Okay, but it's different hairs when you in different. I don't know how to freaking explain it. When you go to the adjust lineup thing, and then you see Taylor Green, he doesn't have like these dreads or something completely different. But we're gonna run it into Taylor, and just like that, we're in field goal range now. Are they gonna call a timeout or do I have to call a timeout? I'm not gonna pay attention to the clock at all, so I'm gonna call my first timeout here. And then we're gonna go ahead and do. I was not paying attention to the clock at all. I could have completely ran this thing out. I'm not gonna lie with you, but okay. We're gonna need to get a little bit closer here. So I'm gonna see if I can fit that in, and it's almost intercepted, dude. And that was fourth down. We should just ran it. All right, we'll kick it. 53-yard field goal to potentially win the game. The kick is up, and the kick will be ice. They're icing me, of course they are. Okay. Well, I don't know if that'll affect me too much. I could literally see that field goal's about to go in there. So the kick is up. The kick is 100% good, and just like that, gonna be up by 3 with 7 seconds left. It'd be crazy if we let anything up here. It'd be absolutely insane if we let anything up. I don't think we will. We're not letting them. It's 7 seconds, man. Come on. Like, there's just no way. Just play prevent, and then you got yourself a stop. Let's just hope that's the case. And it is. We're going to win 20-17. And just like that, your Indianapolis Colts are going to the AFC Championship game. We'll see who the matchup is. Championship game, we do have the Buffalo Bills. This should be a tough one, honestly, but we're in Indianapolis, playing my favorite team here. You know, I like my chances, so we're going to start off 7-0 just like how we did last time. We're up 14-0 just like last time. We are going to get a stop on defense, and then gonna punt it again. Okay, so 10 seconds left in the second quarter. We're at the 2-yard line. Never mind. I should never hopped. I didn't even know we're at the 2, man. But maybe we could try just get out the end zone and maybe try to score a touchdown. We'll see. So let's see. So low key. Oh, I thought we could probably get. Oh my goodness, yo! There's no way. There's no way. There is absolutely no way we just did that. Jonathan Taylor, you are the greatest running back of all time. Holy. Yo, that was insane. That is the play of the year right there. Jonathan freaking Taylor, bro. That was crazy. That's insane. Well, we still have a game to win after that one. So 21-7. The fact that it was 28-7, still 28-7, and we got the dub in the bag. And just like that, we're gonna win 28-7, and we are going to the Super Bowl. This game from Jonathan Taylor, bro. Absolute beast. This is insane. We're officially in the Super Bowl, and we got the New York Giants. The Giants, the team we have to play. They're up 3-0. We're gonna get a pick from Cam Bynum, 30-yard turn. We're up 7-3, and just like that, we are going to get a stop. Oh, we must have do a pick or something. We're now 10-7 now, and okay, damn, okay, we're down by 7. So I'm gonna hop in here, beginning of the fourth quarter. See if I can get my team a touchdown, I guess. So, Taylor Green now superstar, which is pretty cool, I guess. But all right, I'm gonna throw this deep. That might be an absolute dot to Alec Pierce, and it freaking is. Did he? Are we sure he got that out of bounds? I ain't gonna lie. I think that will be booth review. But oh my goodness, what a freaking launch from Taylor Green. I'm glad this is insane, right? This reminds me of Anthony Richardson at his finest. That one play where slipped a little bit and do it deep to Alec Pierce. I think that reminds me of that a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but did he catch it? I didn't catch it. Damn. Okay, that won't be complete. Oh wait, will it? Hold on. I don't know, man. That's close. I don't think he had possession. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be complete. But that was definitely a good play. That's complete. They call that complete. Okay, I'm not asking no questions. I didn't think he had possession. I'm gonna have to look at that again. But we're gonna go ahead and get sacked. Okay, it's my bad. I ran right into Abdul Carter. That's completely my fault there. I'll take it. I'll take the sack. Okay, that's fine with me. Maybe we should get this ball to Jonathan. He probably can get these yards right back, honestly. So he gets 3 yards, so not exactly how that planned. But okay, like I said, Johnson was 15-2. If I didn't say it already, they won one more game than us. So wouldn't call them the better team just because of that, though. Okay, I'm gonna run post cross, and then we'll see if he can get somebody open down the field. Man, I'm looking at Josh Downs. Or oh my gosh, I did not see him. I did not see Williams, and At least we get him down. Okay, we get him down. The game is not over, but damn, I wish I would have. Okay, we get a pick right back. Reggie Powers the third, the rookie, the backup safety gets us the ball right back. That's so clutch, bro. And we're just gonna act like that thing just never happened. So we're gonna go ahead and hit TJ Moore here, and TJ Moore will get us down and get us down to the 4 yard line, which will definitely take. I'm gonna run MTN flat. A little bit of a mesh play, I guess, here, but okay. We might just hit Jonathan Taylor right away, honestly. Yeah, I think he'll be wide open. He will. Everybody was open right there. So Taylor, what a huge pick from Reggie Powers the third. And if we get a stop on defense here, which we are, okay, we forced them to punt, and just like that, I think this game might be over after that one. So like I said, we have a dynamic run duo of TJ Moore and Jonathan Taylor. I'm not even gonna lie. So maybe that wasn't the smartest thing right there, because Abdul Carter was sin on that. So Abdul Carter definitely making some plays for his team, I'll be honest with you. But I'm gonna run it once again at Jonathan Taylor. Like I said, a field goal will probably win it, and we're gonna get those yards back, and just like that, it'll be 3rd and 3. So we're going to take this into the 2-minute warning, continue to have this clock drain, and then our kicker could potentially hit the game-winning kick to win the Super Bowl. It has to be a great feeling. But, all right, only need 3 yards here, and then, we might have it in the bag. I'm going to run it to Taylor. All we need 3 yards from you, and he will get the 3 yards. And just like that, huge first down from JT, and just like that, they can get Taylor to run this clock out. I want to run it again to Jonathan Taylor. They haven't been able to really stop him. And we're going to get another good gain there, 2nd and 4. We want to put this ball in the air yet. I don't know. Not yet, honestly. I'm comfortable. Let's run it at least one more time, getting another first down. So 2nd and 4. We'll go ahead and run it to Taylor. They get me. We are at the line of scrimmage. Okay, I'm going to put this ball in the air now. We need to get a big gain, a huge gain here from whoever it is. They're pressing a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Alec Pierce, it could be a good throw. Oh, my goodness. It's a little bit farther, and that would have been touchdown. Well, this might be psycho. Like, you never do this. You just never do this IRL, but I'm going to go ahead and go for this, like I said. I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. It sounds crazy. They're bringing pressure. Oh my gosh! Why didn't he stay right there, bro? What are you doing, Taylor? Man, what are we doing? Okay, we need another pick badly. But what are you? I just kind of sworn we would have had that. We definitely would have had that. Well, now they're in field goal range. I mean, we could get a stop. There's a chance we could get a stop here. I'm not even gonna lie with you. They're gonna hit. Okay, they're gonna call a timeout. I'm gonna have to call a timeout. So. Damn it, bro. Why did he run away from the ball? Was so dumb, dude. I'm gonna blitz. I'm gonna bring some pressure to Dart. Actually, I'm gonna switch out at the last second. Dart maybe better run out of it. Okay, we're gonna get him down. Will they call timeout? No, okay, I'll call timeout. Fine. So one more stop, dude. If we get one more stop, this would be so huge. We have a chance to still win the game. So I'm gonna use her powers the third, and then we're gonna see what we could do here. So they're gonna go ahead. One of them are gonna be open either way. That might be game, man. Fuck. Okay. That might be game. I'm going to lie with you. I would rather just let them score, I mean, honest with you guys. So, I mean, one of them are going to be wide open. It's terrible defense, man. So, yeah, it just won't matter anyway. So, they're going to kick it for the game. Can we get a block? Please, can we get a block? Block, 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 block. Oh, my gosh. Yes, we actually have the block, and we take this to the crib. Oh my gosh, we just won the Super Bowl just like that. Nick Cross, we got it done. We're about to lose. Oh my goodness, how lucky are we, Nick? And we got the touch, and we just won the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness, that's the craziest play I've ever seen, dude. If this was ever an ending to the Super Bowl, this has to be the most heartbreaking loss ever as an NFL fan if you're the opposing team right now, but. What a win, the Super Bowl. I mean, that's insane. We'll definitely be talking about this game for a minute, but yeah, was able to block it, spoke it into reality, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Taylor Green was a guy to get it done, by the way. Shout out to him, but I'll let you guys watch this championship celebration. See you guys next time. Peace. What a game. I mean, what a Super Bowl run in general.